Imagine waking up 40,000 years ago. The fire has almost burned out. Everyone around you is still asleep. The stars are beginning to fade. You open your eyes. Your heart is racing. Just moments ago, you were being chased through the forest. A massive cave lion was only a few steps behind. You could hear its breathing, feel the ground shaking beneath your feet. Then, you woke up. The lion isn't there. The camp is quiet. Nothing happened. Or did it? Humans have been dreaming for as long as humans have existed. Long before cities, long before writing, long before history itself. Ancient people dreamed, children dreamed, hunters dreamed. Even the very first members of our species almost certainly dreamed. Which raises a fascinating question. Why? Why would evolution spend nearly 1/3 of our lives creating worlds that aren't real? At first glance, dreams seem completely useless. You're lying still, you're gathering no food, building no tools, finding no shelter. You're doing absolutely nothing. At least, that's what it looks like. But appearances can be deceptive. To understand dreams, we first need to understand sleep. Now imagine traveling roughly 200,000 years into the past. You're standing somewhere in East Africa, the birthplace of our species. A small group of hunter-gatherers has just finished eating. The sun disappears below the horizon. Darkness spreads quickly. Without electricity, night changes everything. Hunting stops. Travel becomes dangerous. Predators become active. The safest choice is to rest. But here's something remarkable. Sleeping is incredibly risky. Think about it. When you sleep, you can't watch for predators. You can't defend yourself. You can't run away. You're unconscious for hours. If evolution only cared about survival, sleep shouldn't even exist. Yet every known human culture sleeps. Nearly every animal sleeps. Which tells us something important. Sleep must be incredibly valuable. Valuable enough to outweigh all its dangers. Scientists now know that while we sleep, the brain remains astonishingly busy. It organizes memories, repairs cells, removes waste products, strengthens important neural connections, and weakens others. Your body rests. Your brain works overtime. Dreaming usually happens during a stage called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. During this stage, your eyes dart beneath your eyelids, your breathing changes, your heartbeat becomes less regular, and your brain becomes almost as active as when you're awake. In fact, if scientists only looked at your brain activity, they might struggle to tell whether you were asleep or awake. Except for one important difference. Your muscles become almost completely paralyzed. Imagine dreaming that you're running. Without this temporary paralysis, your body might actually try to run. That could be dangerous, especially in a prehistoric camp surrounded by sleeping family members. Evolution found an elegant solution. Let the brain imagine, keep the body still. But that still doesn't answer the biggest question. Why imagine anything at all? For thousands of years, humans believed dreams came from somewhere outside themselves. Some thought dreams were messages from spirits. Others believed ancestors were visiting. Some believed dreams predicted the future. And honestly, it's easy to understand why. Dreams often feel astonishingly real, sometimes more real than reality itself. You hear voices, see faces, feel fear, experience joy. Then suddenly, it's gone. Modern science offers a different explanation. Not because ancient people were foolish, but because today we can actually observe the sleeping brain. One fascinating theory is called the threat simulation theory. Imagine you're a young hunter. You've survived a dangerous encounter with a leopard. Your brain stores every detail, the sound, the smell, the direction it attacked from. That night, you dream about it. Not exactly as it happened, but close enough. You run again. You hide again. You escape again, almost like practicing. Some researchers believe dreams may function as virtual reality created by evolution, a safe place to rehearse dangerous situations without facing real danger. Think about children. Even today, many children's dreams involve being chased, getting lost, falling, hiding. These themes appear across cultures, even among people who've never encountered the same dangers. It's almost as though the brain comes preloaded with certain survival scenarios. Now imagine two prehistoric children. One repeatedly dreams about dangerous animals. The other never rehearses danger at all. When real danger finally appears, who reacts faster? Who notices small warning signs? Who survives? We can't know for certain, but evolution often rewards preparation, even imaginary preparation. This may also explain why nightmares exist. Nobody enjoys nightmares. They're frightening, stressful, sometimes unforgettable. But imagine never feeling fear inside a dream. Your brain would never practice responding. Your body would never rehearse escape. Perhaps nightmares aren't mistakes. Perhaps they're training exercises. Of course, that's only one idea. Dreams probably serve several purposes at once. Another involves memory. Imagine spending an entire day learning. You discover a new water source. You memorize edible plants. You learn a better way to sharpen stone tools. Your brain has collected thousands of tiny pieces of information. What happens next? It has to organize them. Otherwise, tomorrow's experiences would simply pile on top. Scientists believe sleep helps decide what information deserves to stay and what can safely disappear. Dreams may be part of that process. Think of your brain like a massive library. Every day, thousands of new books arrive. Someone has to place them on the shelves, remove duplicates, connect related ideas, throw away useless notes. Dreaming may be one way the brain organizes its library. Interestingly, dreams often combine memories that seem completely unrelated. Your childhood home, a friend you met yesterday, an animal from a documentary, a place you've never visited, all mixed together. At first, that seems random, but perhaps it isn't. Your brain isn't replaying memories like a movie. It's rebuilding them, searching for patterns, making connections, creating new combinations. Sometimes, those strange combinations produce surprising insights. History contains countless stories of scientists, artists, and inventors who solved problems after dreaming about them. The dream didn't magically deliver the answer. The brain simply kept working, even while the body slept. Perhaps our prehistoric ancestors experienced something similar. Imagine a hunter struggling for weeks to create a better spear. Nothing works. Then, one night, he dreams about a different shape. The next morning, he tries it, and it works. Dreams may have quietly encouraged creativity, long before humans understood what creativity even was. But dreaming isn't only about solving problems. It also seems deeply connected to emotion. Think about your own dreams. The people who appear most often usually aren't strangers. They're family, friends, people you love, people you fear, people you miss. That's probably not a coincidence. Your emotional experiences matter, so your brain spends extra time processing them. Imagine losing someone important in a prehistoric tribe. That loss changes everything. The next night, you dream about them, then again and again. Perhaps the brain is slowly learning how to live with their absence. Modern brain scans reveal something fascinating. During REM sleep, emotional areas of the brain become extremely active. Meanwhile, some regions involved in logical thinking become less active. That may explain why dreams often feel emotional, even when they make absolutely no sense. Sometimes your brain isn't trying to tell a logical story. It's trying to process a feeling. But dreams don't only replay the past. Sometimes they prepare us for the future. Imagine a prehistoric hunter planning tomorrow's journey. He has never crossed the valley before. He doesn't know exactly what he'll find. Yet that night, his dream creates unfamiliar landscapes, new paths, unexpected obstacles, dangerous animals. His brain is doing something remarkable. It's simulating possibilities, not predicting the future, preparing for it. Perhaps that's the most important thing dreams do. They prepare us for worlds that don't exist yet. Even today, scientists still don't completely agree why humans dream. Memory, emotion, creativity, survival. Perhaps the answer is all of them. Evolution rarely creates something for only one purpose, especially something as expensive as sleep. For thousands of generations, our ancestors closed their eyes every night. And every night, their brains kept working, replaying memories, testing possibilities, exploring impossible worlds, preparing for another sunrise. Those dreams may have quietly shaped better decisions, better tools, better cooperation, and perhaps better chances of survival. So, why do humans dream? Perhaps because evolution never wanted sleeping brains to become inactive. It wanted them to keep learning, keep preparing, keep imagining. The next time you wake from a strange dream, remember this. That strange story inside your mind may be the product of millions of years of evolution. Because every night when your body falls asleep, your ancient brain may still be doing exactly what it learned to do beneath prehistoric skies thousands of generations ago, quietly preparing you for tomorrow.